The Australian Senate is about to get way more Aussie. Good, wasn't Aussie enough before?
And when discussing fiscal reform of talk about the farms, mate.
Sorry, National Party Senator Ron Boswell, even you've been out-hicked. Because as of July 1, the most important issue for the next 3 years is gonna be... cars!
Souped up. Sorry, can I start again?
Cars! Take that, Aristotle. Democracy works.
Everyone needs to hear me voice.
And oh, how they will when Ricky Muir's wise, quivering ramblings will be plastered on papers nationwide for 6 years. So he can steer national debate to focus on his hillbilly hobby and some niche market that sells car parts.
I'm the voice of the most discriminated against people in the country. Australian Jawas.
This man shown here throwing kangaroo shit at his friend because
just mucking around.
is gonna be the key vote on matters like national education, the environment, health. This guy. Thankfully, Muir's political organisation is not a single issue party.
Nah, we're individuals of wide interest.
Just have a look at the AMEP's policy page, which is presented in an easy-to-find layout similar to Triple M's Meet the DJs tab.
Accessible!
Where they've got governance all figured out in short, barely literate single paragraphs like...
We support a balanced approach towards sustainability of the environment and the use of the environment.
Good sentence structure / right on. This stock standard AMEP member who appears to be a junkie that lives off Red Rooster knows about balance.
Drive your car in the national park.
Because the roads are heaps rocky there, we know all about balance! Both for the survival of mankind and the unimpeded recreational use of the environment.
That's their entire policy. One sentence. That reads like a drunken tweet. Deep thinking man who didn't even have time to visit the Prime Minister, not because he was working on legislation or policy formation,
Already done that.
but because he was working in a sawmill.
Too busy thinking about what really matters. Hope I don't chop me fingers off.
Gippsland MP Darren Chester's got a fair point though.
We should give this everyday Australian a chance. He might surprise everyone.
What's your favourite TV show, mate?
Australia's funniest home videos. See, I wouldn't have guessed that.
And the guy with the pirate earrings isn't even the biggest bogan to be elected. Present. The woman that even Queensland MP Gary Muir described as coming from Bogan land. Hey? Which says a lot seeing as he's from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I'm a toolie, so what?
Claiming she wants to see
Most of those parliamentarians lifting the bar.
but when asked how much a free tertiary education policy will cost, responded with,
Well, I'd imagine that's gonna, it's not really about cost.
ladies and gentlemen, the bar has been lifted.
It's like going from high jump to pole vaulting.
Need further convincing? Listen to this. If he thinks Pauline Hanson was a pain in the rear end, Tony Abbott better look out. He hasn't come up against Jacqui Lambie.
Yep, that's the mark.
Jacqui Lambie's personal goal in the Senate is to out-stupid a woman who made comments like,
I'm very discriminated against in my country.
Why's that?
Christmas carols aren't played in the schools and shopping centres.
move over Chechnyans, cause Pauline's got gripes despite the fact that they do play Christmas carols in schools and shopping centres.
How can you possibly outdone that? I'll field this one, Jackie, because just like my footy career, which I relate to politics constantly,
Yep, good sign.
the key is teamwork.
Introducing Glenn Lazarus, whose nickname in footy was the Brick with Eyes.
I got a good feeling about this, man.
Good, cause he's the Palmer United Senate leader.
Crikey, they've even out-Aussied me!
While Penny Wong was undertaking a Bachelor of Medicine and transferring to law, exchanging ideas with the likes of Jay Witherell and Natasha Stott Despoja, Glenn Lazarus was hanging out with this guy.
Oh, that's a very interesting take on the matter, Penny, but I think you also have to look at it through the perspective of...
Yous aren't providing any leadership.
People that used to get professionally dropped on the head deserve to make nation-altering decisions.
I know how to make businesses grow. You bring back the business lunch.
Yo, Gobonomics.
Everyone feels like making a deal after they've had a feed.
The 2014 Senate changeover. It's quite possible that at 12 a.m. on the 1st of July, the Australian Upper House of Parliament will instinctively turn into a giant, super cheap auto.
Please press the subscribe button now.
Come on.